hockey fans, here we are at St. Lawrence University, Appleton Arena, home of St. Lawrence University hockey. These Saints teams have played a lot of hockey here. Lots of history in this hallowed barn. And today we have the visiting team in the black sweaters, the Rome Grizzlies. They'll be starting off going from left to right versus the home team in the white sweaters, the St. Lawrence Steel, and they'll be going from right to left. St. Lawrence Steel is coached by head coach William Palmer, and the Rome Grizzlies by head coach Nate Van Wee. And there's a face-off won by the Steel, taken by Carson St. Louis. St. Louis takes that puck, dumps that into the corner, chases it down into the trapezoid, comes around onto the near side. Puck pulled out in front, in the slot, shot, save, rebound shot, and a goal! I forgot to save the replay. So that was scored by Isaac Kuhn. So St. Lawrence Steel goal scored by number 15, Isaac Kuhn, assisted by number 16, Carson St. Louis. 15 from 16. Time of the St. Lawrence Steel goal, 0-1-6. Puck's in the neutral zone, dumped in by Steve Mundry, chased down by Carson St. Louis. St. Louis goes around behind his goal, runs into some trouble, trying to exit his zone, eventually able to get that puck out. Puck gets passed over for Gavin Sessions. Sessions loses in a deep grab by Cameron Dallin. Dallin stretching out to grab that puck, brings it with him into the neutral zone. Puck gets fired forward and turned over to the Steel. Steel moving forward, knee, sends his puck over right side to Brandy. John Brandy at the blue line, dumps that puck in, puts it on net, and that's an easy save by Dante Spirace. Aiden Trimper trying to make something happen. Cameron Down gets that puck away, able to move it far enough forward for it to get to Gavin Aceto. Aceto comes in on the right side, stops at the top of the circle, loses that puck as John Brandy comes in to pick that pass off. Brandy moves his puck up to Trimper. Trimper grabs his puck, moves this into the neutral zone, passes it over for Logan. Oh, I'm sorry, not Logan. That is 44. I have no idea who that is. We'll find out in a second. Is that Ray? Oh, Myers. Lucas Myers. There's a shot and a goal! That goal scored by number 9, Caleb Primo. Right there. Oh, who gets that pass off to him? Could not see. Face-off comes back to the Rome end. So we have a St. Lawrence Steel goal scored by number 9, Caleb Primo, assisted by one of his teammates. I didn't catch who it was. Time of the Steel goal, 7-0-7. That puck collected by Steve Mudry. Mudry takes this back over his own end line. Trying to shake a forechecker. Nice forecheck turns into a shot. Save made. Dante Spirace. Face off to the left side of Spirace. Little dance by the official. Will Vokey there for the face-off. Drives this puck forward. Vokey takes it around behind the net into the corner. Stops short, comes back. Puck drifts into the trapezoid, taken by Mudry. Mudry sends this back to the other corner. Race over there for that puck. In there is Vokey. Vokey loses that puck, taken in deep by Aceto. Aceto trying to get some space away in the trapezoid. Loses a wraparound, gets stopped, And here comes Rome breaking out into the neutral zone. Mungari dumps that puck into the far corner, tries to chase after it. It's not going to catch up to it in time. That's an icing, and that'll bring that face-off back down to the other end of the ice. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street, next to Dollar General in Pulaski. Power Play Sports, the old Exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services for all of your interior and exterior cleaning needs. Glory Construction and Development. If you're going to have it built in his glory. And then these other guys. Aiden Van Wee in the corner, loses that puck, goes back into the trapezoid. Bubness trying to get after it, sends this up along the side, held in by Primo. Vokey in the trapezoid. Vokey comes over onto the side, sends that puck out to the point. Puck grabbed on the side by Liam Bubness. Bubness takes this in deep. Skates around behind, loses track of that puck. Pops around into the corner, pepped out, and shot taken from the short side. Nothing doing. That one gets fired, goes into the far corner. Hustling after it, Joey Mungari. Mungari sends this down the length of the ice, and that's going to not be an icing. I thought they were going to call it. Players go down. Steele come away with this puck. They go around back behind their own goal. Puck gets passed up all the way across. Vokey misses. Puck gets turned back. Chase Carrerio sends this into the neutral zone. Puck comes over to Van Wee. Van Wee to Dallin. Dallin moves this around. I think Primo. Dallin centering pass. Oh, the 1T just missed. Puck goes into the corner. Now back behind the goal. Look, there goes Cameron. What a handsome fella. Cameron on the side of the goal. Loses this puck, turned around. Vokey takes it, goes back behind his net, up on that far side. Here goes Will Vokey over the blue line. Dumps that puck in deep to get it around. Bubness chases after it in the trapezoid. Sends it back up along the side. Caught by Dominic Nucci. Nucci fires this out. Gets passed up to Cameron Dallin. Dallin penetrates into the ozone. Tries to pull that puck away by Riley LaPlante. But LaPlante steals it off the end of his stick. Now that gets dished out. Cameron not able to get that shot off as it was too close to his feet. Puck comes all the way out into the neutral zone. Corralled by the Grizzlies. Rome trying to set something up. Sends this up into the neutral zone. Gavin Aceto gets hit as he receives that puck, loses it. Sparace fires this up against the boards at the hash marks. In the face-off dot, now as it's cleared out into the neutral zone, hustling over for the steal, Riley LaPlante. LaPlante goes back into his own end, passes puck up to St. Louis. St. Louis loses it. John Brandy comes up, helps out, brings that puck into the neutral zone. Over the center line, fires in, save made. Dante Sparace. Was it really a save, though? It was going wide of the net. This faceoff will be to the right side of Dante. Puck pulled back, grabbed by St. Louis. St. Louis passes over to Primo. Caleb steps up top of the circle, sends this into the slot, and that gets knocked free by Rome. Just barely made out of the zone. Missed pass to Carson Ford. Turned back by the steal. Ripped this back in the trapezoid. Spray sends this over to the corner for Sully. Landon Sully sends this back behind the net for Aceto. Aceto racing around with this puck up on the near side. Here comes Gavin into the neutral zone. He dodges a hit at the blue line. Ford brings this puck in, drops it off. It gets turned over. Coming out with that puck. Is that Aiden? Doesn't look like Aiden. Primo fires at Paul Trimper. Paul using his lightning cat-like reflexes to dodge away from that puck. Neutral zone faceoff. Won by the steal. Aiden Trimper pulls that puck away, passes it up. Nice long pass for Brandy. Brandy not able to hold it. Van Wee with it. Passes puck up. Missed pass to Reese Kennedy. Goes all the way down. And Joey Mungari is not going to catch up to that in time. That icing will come all the way back down to the other end of the ice. Face off to the left side of Dante Spirace. Face off won by the steal from the point. That gets ripped, goes into the far corner. Picked up by Owen Logan, or is that Lucas Myers? Lucas Myers. Centering pass, knocked free by Spirace. Loose in the slot. Picked up on the far side by Rome. They get that out into the neutral zone. Turned over to the steal. Stepping up with that puck, Gavin Sessions. Sessions in shot. That goes high. Rebound comes out, top of the circle. Collected by Jack Carpenter. Carpenter can't pull that puck out. Turned back by Sessions. Now it gets cleared out by Rome. Advancing forward with that is Reese Kennedy. Kennedy forced over onto the side. Puck comes out into the middle. Myers picks it up. Myers tries passing this forward. Missed pass. Bubness touches it. Goes to Spirace. Spirace passes this out of the zone. In the neutral zone. Grabbed by Knee. Grady Knee into the offensive end. Knee in. Drops this pass behind him. Rome trying to pull that puck out, goes back in deep. Bubness picks it up. Bubness sends this around to his defensive pair. Trying to get that out. Aiden Shrimper steals it, takes it back into the neutral zone. Aiden curling all the way around back in front of his own net, coming up on the near side. Here comes Aiden Shrimper over the center line, loses that puck. Dumps it in. Jack Morley fires at. Morley chasing after it. Bubness sends this back behind him. On the far side, puck grabbed by Gavin Aceto. Aceto sends this up. Stopped at the point by Primo. Carter Primo fires that in, goes off the glass, drops down for Morley. Morley sends it behind the goal to the other side, back to Primo at the point. Primo shuffles that in, goes across the slot into the corner. Stepping up is Caleb Primo. Caleb can't. That came out. Owen Palmer, excuse me, thought that he'd be able to get that back in, but he was a step short, and that's an offsides. 6:32 to go in this first period. It is a 2-0 game in favor of the St. Lawrence Steel. Neutral zone, puck controlled by Carter Primo. That's going to be a offsides face-off at center ice. Face-off comes back for Rome. Landon Sully sends this back. Goes in deep. St. Lawrence taking control, centering pass. Knocked away by Spirace. Grabbed by Rome. Puck gets passed out. Rome hits the center line. Flips that puck in. Goes back behind the goal. Cameron Dallin chasing after it. Dallin swings, misses at that puck. Grabbed by the steal. They can't clear it out. That gets stopped by Jack Carpenter. He sends that back in deep to send his offense to work. Joe Mungari with a butt check. Reese Kennedy over there as well. No, I'm sorry. It's Jack Carpenter. Excuse me. Steele coming out with this puck. Hit at the blue line. Recovered. Moving forward. Shot. Save made. Spirace. Primo fires that in. Goes wide of the net. Picked up far side, Stephen Mudry. Mudry passes over to Landon Sully. Sully skates around, shakes off Owen Palmer, gets attacked. Here comes Landon Sully at the blue line, passes it up to Cameron Dallin. Dallin moving forward, had a hard time catching that pass on his backhand, loses it, comes out into the neutral zone. Rome going to regain and reset up. They're going to reset. Aceto sends that off the boards. Puck cleared out by Rome, comes across, grabbed by Carson Ford. Ford in the neutral zone, almost lost that puck, stays with it, hits the blue line, dumps that puck in, rips all the way around onto the far side, skating after it. Colin Baldiga. Baldiga taken out and takes out two Steel players with him. There's a missed hit by Gavin Aceto. Van Wee fires that. That pops up, goes back behind the net. Now out in front, taken away, Will Vokey. Vokey on the far side, coming up at the hash marks. William Vokey at the blue line, into the neutral zone, over the center line. Will Vokey in the O-zone. He gets hit by Van Wee. Puck comes free. Gavin Aceto picks it up, tries passing out, goes right to Vokey. Loose out in front. Now that puck goes back into the corner. The Steel with it. Trying to work hard, get that out into a shooting position. Carson St. Louis trying to pull that around. He gets wrapped up on the side. Puck goes back behind the net. Van Wee grabs it, fires this out in the neutral zone. Riley LaPlante misses, but that's enough for the icing to get waved off. LaPlante chases that puck down, picks it up behind his net, comes up on the near side. Here's Riley LaPlante skating forward, fires that shot, and Dante Spirace reaches way wide of the net to freeze that puck and get a face-off in the zone. Face-off comes back for the steal. Coming over to pick it up is number 9, Caleb Primo. Try send it back to the point. Dalin knocks that out into the neutral zone. Sorry, that was not Dalin. That was Dominic Nucci. You'd think I'd know my own kid. Steele coming around on the near side, stepping up. Jack Carpenter trying to drive that puck forward. Gets hit by whoever's wearing number 17 for the steal. St. Lawrence sends that puck forward. St. Louis tries to fire. That shot goes off the skate of Mudry. Comes back out. Carson St. Louis with this puck, riding it along the blue line at the point. Fired. I don't know if Spirace even saw that one. Nee sends that into the corner. Kuhn over there. That puck gets cleared back out. And if that makes it, it's going to be an icing. It made it. That's an icing. So I ask that you please stop by and solicit these sponsors. It's through their sponsorships that I'm able to keep my equipment current and bring these games to you. So please support them because they support me. Face-off won by the steal. Myers puts that into the slot. That gets taken away by Rome. Advancing forward, Gavin Aceto gets pinched off that puck by Gavin Sessions. Rome coming around, couldn't pull the trigger. Puck goes into the corner. Myers there, not able to get that. Centering pass goes just to a couple of Steel players. Puck gets passed up to Aiden Trimper. Trimper sends this forward for whoever that kid is. And that goes into the bench of Rome. All right, so Lucas Myers is wearing last year's number 44 jersey. Thomas Kruger is wearing last year's number 1 jersey. Owen Palmer is wearing last year's number 17 jersey. All right, we'll get this figured out. Loose puck, grabbed by Ford, trying to clear it out. Ford catches up to it, brings it into the neutral zone, gets checked into the short boards. Puck coasts its way in. Caleb Primo grabs it, passes it across. This puck gets sent up into the neutral zone for Myers. Myers over the blue line into the offensive end. Myers challenged by Van Wee. Van Wee and Myers up against the boards, battling over that puck. Third Steel player comes in, tries passing it into the middle, not able to get it. Comes back to Van Wee. Van Wee rips this around behind the net for Bubness. Bubness puts Myers into the boards. Puck comes loose. Van Wee coming over, trying to get it free. Is that Van Wee? I don't think it is. That's Carpenter, Jack Carpenter. Trimper in, shot, and a goal. Aiden Trimper scoring his first of the day. Puck comes free. Trimper just waiting right there. You can see him, grabs it, curls around, bottom of the face-off circle, sends it short side, sends it ripping all the way around. So St. Lawrence Steel goal scored by number 77, Aiden Trimper, unassisted. Number 77, unassisted. Time of the St. Lawrence Steel goal, 14:05. Last minute of play in the first period. Puck held by Riley LaPointe at the point sends this in. Dominic Nucci trying to come out with that puck, not able to. Mungari able to bring it out, passes puck back to the D. Goalie has been pulled. Oh, no, it's a penalty. All right, it's a tripping penalty. I missed the official arm going up. So it's our first penalty of the game, and it's against the St. Lawrence Steel. St. Lawrence Steel penalty, number 27, Riley LaPlante, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 27, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 14:36. And it's a Grizzly power play. Steel win that faceoff, bring that puck back behind the net. Nucci chases him back around. Puck sent over into the corner, and that gets cleared all the way through. Van Wee chasing that puck down. Aiden grabs it, fires this across. D-to-D pass, comes right back to Aiden. Aiden's got Sully on defense with him, sends this up into the neutral zone. Puck comes across for Nucci over the blue line, and that's going to do it. After one period of play, it is the St. Lawrence Steel 3 and Rome Grizzlies 0. And we'll be back. All right, second period ready to go. Going to start off with a Rome power play for just over a minute and a half. And that's an icing. Face-off will be to the right side of the Steel goaltender. It's Griffin Coakley in net for the Steel. There's a shot, save Coakley, and he's going to cover that one up for the face-off. Hey, face-off is on that side. Rome wins a draw. Puck comes back over for Bubness. Bubness tries passing this back to Van Wee. Crosses over the blue line, though. That puck gets grabbed by Will Vokey. Vokey dumps that in. That played by Dante Sparace out in front. Here comes Rome trying to come out on the offensive. Mungari at the blue line loses it. That gets turned back. That puck goes flying up and out of play. That'll give us a face-off in the neutral zone over at that far dot, I think. Nope, we're going to go center ice. 52 seconds remain in the penalty against Riley LaPlante for that trip at the end of the first period. Rome wins a draw. Puck comes back to Stephen Mudry. Mudry passes it over to Sully. Sully back to Mudry. Mudry up to Nucci. Dominic sends this out into the neutral zone. Grabbing it, Cameron Dallin. Dallin centering pass, and that goes behind Jack Carpenter. Carpenter wraparound attempted, comes up high. Shot fired low. That goes wide left. Carpenter battling, trying to get to that puck. Sends this over, little flick forward. Dallin loses his footing. Heard it's slippery over there. Here come the steal. Thomas Kruger fires that puck in. Goes off the glass. Picked up by Will Vokey. Vokey takes a knee. Dallin back with it. Passes puck behind the net over for Sully. Landon Sully hits Jack Carpenter, cutting across the neutral zone. Carpenter over the blue line. Shot fired. Save made by Coakley. And the teams return to even strength. This puck gets dumped in for Vokey, stolen by Mudry. Stephen Mudry goes back behind his net, loses Vokey in the trapezoid, sends his puck up on the near side. Rome, little short pass over to Gavin Aceto. Aceto, long pass to Dallin. Dallin with this puck trying to turn around. Loses it in the faceoff circle. Puck goes over against the board, grabbed by Carson St. Louis. St. Louis takes his puck into the trapezoid on the near side. Here comes Carson. Carson cutting back into the neutral zone himself. St. Louis trying to go around that defender and goes in deep at the corner, stopped short. He gets hit by Aiden Van Wheat. Puck comes free, picked up by, I think that's Owen Palmer, sent back out to the point for Morley. Now back into the slot, taken away by Rome. Here comes Rome, flying out with this puck. Gavin Aceto couldn't get that shot off. It puck is taken away. Jack Morley into the corner, fires this puck behind his net, and gets it over for Carter Primo. Primo fires this, he gets hit. Picked up by Palmer. That shot fired. Save made. Dante Sparace from the point. That is ripped, and that is hit by Gavin Aceto. Here comes Aceto. He squared up to that shot. Aceto taken out as he's trying to get that shot off. This puck comes loose, and here comes the steal back the other way. St. Louis loses that puck. That gets shot. That goes off of Sparace. Flies into the corner. Steals pick it up. St. Louis sends this out to the point for Riley LaPointe. He fires. That goes off the glass. Drops down. Rome bringing that puck back out. Passed up to Carpenter. Here's Jack Carpenter. Shot fired. Save made by Coakley. LaPointe tried clearing that puck out. Comes right back, though. In the corner with it is Owen Palmer. Palmer gets wrapped up by a couple of Grizzlies. He shakes them off, and here comes Riley LaPlante. LaPlante passes over. Myers dumps this puck in. Played by Sparace back behind his net. Looks to see where the pressure's coming from. Sends a puck the other way. This puck gets passed across. Barely nudged in by Landon Sully. Easily corralled by the steal. Caleb Primo weaving his way out into the neutral zone. Primo into the offensive end. Primo coming in, trying to get this, sends that puck up against the side. Sparace right there, and he covers that puck up for the save. You can see Caleb Primo here bringing this puck up. He's weaving his way in, serpentining, trying to avoid everybody. Tries just coasting that in. I was hoping that he was going to sneak that in and get it by a snoozing Dante Sparace. Whoops. Whose puck comes out. Dallin nudged it free into the neutral zone, chasing after it. It's grabbed by Joey Mungari. He flicks that into the offensive end. Turned back out. Neutral zone again. Landon Sully with it. Sully over the blue line. Has Dallin behind him. Tries sending that puck forward. Goes into the corner. Sully chases after it. Sully loses that puck, comes out, neutral zone. Reese Kennedy over there gets a piece of it, goes to Myers. Myers and Kennedy. Reese blocking that wall as he's supposed to do. Puck comes out, and Mudry dumps that puck in. Dalin going after it. Caleb Primo gets it. Primo gets hit by Reese Kennedy. This puck gets cleared out. Aiden Trimper not able to catch it. Picked up by Stephen Mudry. Mudry sends this back out into the neutral zone, passing it off to his teammate, Liam Bubness. Bubness is going to have to chase after that puck. Caleb Primo with it. Primo sends it behind the goal for Riley LaPlante. Gets this out. That pass to Aiden Trimper is missed. Parace comes all the way out of his net. Sends that puck out into the neutral zone. Sent across the neutral zone by Brandy, dumped in by the Steel. Parace plays it again, rips this around up the boards. This time Aiden Trimper able to block it. Dalin trying to get that puck up past Trimp. Trimp sends this back into the corner. Gavin Sessions fires this across. Grab by Liam Bubness off the boards. Sends this back for Van Wee to go to work in the trapezoid. Van Wee getting all wrapped up by Owen Logan. Van Wee sends this where nobody is, so Caleb Primo steps up, says, I'm there, screen pass, 1T, save me. And that's going to get iced by the Grizzlies. $8:51 to go here in the second period. The Steel lead by a score of 3-0. Here's the face-off happening before all of my sponsors' logos are done showing. That puck held in at the point, fired back in. Off the backboards, Caleb Primo picks that puck up, tried passing it over for Brandy. That gets blocked and dumped by the Grizzlies, and that's going to be an icing. Face off to the left side of Dante Sparace. Face off won by the Steel. Shot taken by John Brandy. Wide right. Nobody able to get a stick on it to tip it. Puck loose in the corner. Steel taking it away. Coming around on the near side. Centering pass. Miss everybody goes to the center point. Primo fires. That gets blocked. Here goes Gavin Aceto. He's off to the races. Aceto in. Oh! Loses it. Not able to bury that. Nice breakaway. Nice goaltending by Griffin Coakley. That puck gets cleared by the Steel. Mudry over to grab it, takes it back behind his net, sends it up against the boards, chases after it. Mudry rips that down. That's going to be an icing. See if I was able to catch that replay or not. I don't think I saved it in time. Just wide. 2 seconds earlier, that would have been a really cool replay. Face off to the right side of Dante Sparace. Won by the Steel. Comes back to Riley LaPlante. LaPlante fires that back in. Sparace, glove save. Or gloves it out of the air anyway. Wasn't really going on net. Faceoff goes over against the board. Steel control. Riley LaPlante fires it, and that's another grab by Dante. That's going to be an icing if it makes it. Not going to make it. Riley LaPlante grabs that puck, sends it up, trying to get it out. Here comes the Steel. Will Vokey with this puck. Vokey centering pass. Backhand shot wide of the net. Brought around back behind the goal. Passed out to the point. Caleb Primo with it. Caleb sends this up, grabbed by Rome, trying to get that puck out, picked up by Riley LaPlante at the center point position. Riley goes in at the hash mark, tries centering it, grabbed by Rome, trying to clear it out. Caleb Primo, though, grabs that puck. Aiden Van Wee picks that puck up, sends it around back behind the goal for Joey Mungari. Mungari tries to get it out, caught by Will Vokey. Vokey fires this all the way across. There's a missed check. Backhand flick by Jackson Thornhill goes wide right. Puck in deep. Bubness back to get it. Bubness pushes over to the corner, braces for the hit from Kruger. Kruger with that puck, fires that shot, saves for Ace. Rebound goes over to the corner, picked up by Will Vokey. Vokey dishes that off at the corner, absorbs the hit from Van Wee. Puck comes free. Rome sends that out, gets it into the neutral zone. Caleb Primo picks that puck up, curls around, back into the offensive end, and that's an offsides. 6:08 to go in this second period. We are just past the halfway mark of the game. Face-off won by the steal. Puck gets passed across to Zalewski. I'm sorry, not Zalewski, wrong team. Isaac Kuhn. No, that's St. Louis. Carson St. Louis with it now. St. Louis at the corner. Puck comes loose. Steele pushing that puck forward. John Brady takes it into the corner. Brady trying to get some fancy moves on. Can't do it. Owen Palmer picks that puck up. Loses it. Brady there. Brady pokes it. Palmer grabs it. Now Brady. Brady has that puck for the steal. Takes it back into the trapezoid. Sends this up on the far side. Centering pass attempted. That gets blocked by Rome. Puck loose on the side. Back behind the net. And that gets ripped around. Caught by Stephen Mudry. And that goes up and hits the netting back behind the goal. We'll have a face-off in the zone. 5:16 to go in the second period. For the afternoon game, I'm going to have to do something different with that scoreboard. That is near impossible to read. It looks pretty here, but not so good on TV or your phone. There's a shot wide right, grabbed by Will Vokey. I mean, he took the shot. Why not? It's almost like he passed it to himself. That puck gets sent all the way down. Nucci chasing after it. Nucci getting wrapped up, sends that into the corner to send his teammate to work. Puck comes free. Grab by John Brandy. Brandy sends this out into the neutral zone. Dalin taken out. Brandy steps forward. He gets hit. Puck gets turned back. It's in the neutral zone. Cameron Dalin going in after it. Turn fired by the steal. That puck comes out into the neutral zone. Landon Sully picks it up. Passes it off to Van Wee. Van Wee sends it crisscrossing across his own zone. Sully grabs it, crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in. Picked up by Morley, Jack Morley. Jack backhands this behind the goal to get it over to Riley LaPlante. LaPlante gets us out into the neutral zone. Aiden Van Wee chasing it down. St. Louis, I mean. We're in St. Lawrence. It's a Saint anyway. That puck gets covered up by Dante Spurace. 4:01 to go in the second period. Faceoff comes back to the point. Fired in. Saves Spurace. Play in the corner now. Grabbed by Rome. They ripped that all the way around. Comes off the boards for Nucci. Nucci not able to hold it. Grabbing it now is Aceto. Gavin sends that out into the neutral zone. Riley LaPlante grabs that, pops over the blue line, takes that shot, gets deflected. Dominic Nucci pass that puck off. That gets sent down. Cameron Dalin not able to touch it at the blue line. That's an icing. We'll bring that face off all the way back down with 3:31 to go in the second period. Face off to the left side of Spirace. One by the steal. Caleb Primo fires that, gets deflected, goes wide left, goes into the corner. Landon Sully there, sends us up along the boards, just gets knocked out into the neutral zone, chasing it down Reese Kennedy. First one to it, though, Caleb Primo. Caleb curls around with that puck, pops that back forward. Sully takes it, brings it back into his zone, passes it off for his defensive pair. That gets sent all the way down, and that's going to ice. Reese Kennedy missed it in the air. Aiden Trimper in for the faceoff. Oh, no, that wasn't Aiden. It was Gavin Sessions. Sorry, I saw the yellow gloves. I thought they were Aiden's. Sessions goes to the corner, sends this puck back up to the point. Riley LaPlante, shot fired. Stick save. Puck goes up into the air. Throw. Dante. And that gets cleared out, goes into the corner. LaPlante again. Shot fired off the glass, comes all the way around. Caleb Primo grabs this at the blue line. He gets attacked. Rome trying to pull that puck out. Caleb holding strong at that blue line. Stepping up, Riley LaPlante fires that. That goes high up, and that gets caught in the netting. And it's going to stay there. We're going to need to get ourselves a new hockey puck. Need to get a new piece of vulcanized rubber. 1 inch deep, 3 inches wide. 3.14 ounces, I believe. Oh, no, that's pie. Now I'm hungry. Face off to the right side of Spirace, won by Rome. Van Wee sends it back to Bubness. Bubness tries clearing it. That gets knocked free. Skating down with this puck. Here's Carson Ford. Ford in shot. And go. Save made. Steele snapped that off the boards. That's going to be on net. Spirace plays it. Dishes this off into the corner for Liam Bubness. Bubness there playing that puck. Sends it back behind the net onto the far side. Carson Ford going after it. Not able to get to it before the Steele takes it away. Steele going back in deep behind. Puck gets passed out to Carter Primo. He fires that in, and that is scooped up by Dante Spirace. Face off one by the Steele. Caleb Primo shot blocked. Steve Mudry trying to control that puck, sends it back behind. Primo grabs it, skates around, sets up at the corner, tries centering that pass, gets deflected. Cameron Dowling grabs that puck, flicks it into the neutral zone, jumped right back in by Carter Primo with a complete disregard for the instant offsides rule. This is not high school or junior hockey. There is no delayed offsides. Jack Carpenter taking a draw for Rome, pushes it forward. Steele control that puck. Passed over to Riley LaPlante. Cameron Dallin tries knocking it free. Picking that puck up is Grady Knee. Knee battling. Puck comes back. Cameron can't catch it on his stick. Puck taken by Owen Balmer, I think. Face off, won by the Steele. Puck comes over to Mudry. Mudry to LaPlante. LaPlante winds up, shot fire, hits the ankle of Mungari, and oh, that hurt. Or hit his leg or something, but he felt that. Here comes the Grizzlies, bringing that puck out into the neutral zone. Pass up for Reese Kennedy. Kennedy Pushes that forward. Aceto tried to put that on net, and now it comes back on net, and Coakley's going to hold on to it. 39 seconds to go in the second period. Face off to the left side of Coakley. Aceto taking the draw for Rome. Puck comes into the middle. Coakley covers it up again. Aiden Van Wee whispering into Aceto's ear. Puck held in, but not for too long. Brandy with it. Puck goes back to Riley LaPlante. LaPlante rips that down. That's on net. And it hit off the skate of somebody at center ice. A backhand shot. Puck goes back into the trapezoid. Now at the corner. Spinning around with that puck, Gavin Aceto. Puck is loose. Shot. Loose puck goes up and over the net. Grabbed by Gavin Aceto. Ripped all the way around. Comes up into the neutral zone. Riley LaPlante with it. And that's going to do it. At the end of 2 periods of play, it is 3-0 in favor of the St. Lawrence Steel. And we'll be back in just a minute. Hey, and we are back. Hockey fans, here's a quick shot on the steal. Save me. That face off, won by the steal. Sorry, I was trying to do too many things during the ice cut there. Rome dumps that puck in. Aiden Van Wee knocked off that puck by LaPlante. This puck flicks up high into the neutral zone. Rome stepping back to corral it. Reese Kennedy passes puck over to Liam Bubness. Bubness sends it off the backboard. He meant to send it behind for Reese Kennedy. Bad angle. Oh, that was a dangerous situation for Rome. Steele just not able to capitalize. There's a turnover. Pass over across, and that just misses Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn stepping up, trying to get it. Aiden Van Wee sends this back. This tried to get cleared out. Held by Caleb Primo at the point. Kuhn with it, top of the slot. Loses that puck, and now that gets grabbed by Mungari. Mungari sends this through the neutral zone. Caleb Primo chasing after it, as is Reese Kennedy. Primo gets that puck first, comes around. Kennedy still on him. Primo into the neutral zone. Tries passing that puck across, deflected by Dan-Dalin. Makes its way, shot high by Gavin Sessions. Rome trying to get that out, gets denied, comes back, kicks forward to Aceto, now turned back to Landon Sully. Sully chasing after that puck, Aiden Trimper on him. Sully drops this back to the other corner. That gets fired forward by Mudry, touched into the neutral zone by Dominic Nucci, now turned back. Here's Rome trying to reset themselves. Sessions applying the pressure. Puck comes up, turned over in the neutral zone. Isaac Kuhn. I'm sorry, that's Knee. It's Knee. Grady Knee had Dallin all over him. Centering pass. Diving in, breaking up that pass. Gavin Aceto. Ice still a little wet. He might be damp after that one. There's a hit instead of a puck. Puck picked up by Sully. Loses it. Crosses over the blue line. Dallin pokes that puck away. Can't keep it, though. Trying to get a piece of it. Nucci not able to. His puck comes out. And here go the steal. Myers in deep at the corner with that puck. Coming in to help out Gavin Sessions. Sessions comes out in front. Has his pocket picked by Landon Sully. That gets fired. Misses. And we're going to get a cross-check penalty against the Grizzlies. Oh, I didn't see the number. And it is a Rome penalty, number 2, Stephen Mudry. 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 2, 2 minutes, cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 2:37. And there's a tripping penalty. And away goes the Steel's power play. St. Lawrence Steel penalty number 5, John Brandy. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 5, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 2:54. 4-on-4 hockey. Faceoff comes back to Bubness. Bubness sends this across, missed by Nucci. Nucci plays it off the board, sends it on net. Save made by Coakley. Rebound grabbed by LaPlante. LaPlante sends this up into the neutral zone. 2-on-1 shot, misses wide of the net. Picked up by the Steel, back behind. Passed out to LaPointe at the plant, fires that in right into the glove of Griffin Coke. I'm sorry, of Dante Spirace. I'll remember what team we're looking at. Let's take a look at that replay if we can. I don't know if we're able to catch that going in. Oh, that's not the replay I wanted. Well, anyway. Steele off the face-off. LaPlante takes that puck into the corner, sends this back out to the point. I think that's Owen Palmer. Gets sent in, out for Caleb Primo. Primo jumps that puck in, and there's somebody else wearing his jersey. There's 2 number 9s out there. Now I'm really confused. Gavin DeCito rips that off the backboards, makes its way back to him, moves out in front. Rome has got to study physics. It's a terrible angles. I thought I heard a whistle. I did not. LaPlante from the point, I mean. LaPlante from the point. Here goes Gavin Aceto. He gets stopped at the blue line, loses that puck. LaPlante receives a hit from Aceto. Number 9, who I thought was Caleb Primo, but I thought I saw another 9 with a Primo on it. So who knows? Anyway, I'm going to call him Caleb Primo. Comes in, takes that shot low off the base of the net. Jack Morley with this in a neutral zone. Passes it over to Will Vokey. Mudry is out. We've got a power play for 10 seconds for Rome. The teams return to even strength. Dan-Dalin in deep, not able to get that puck taken away by Jack Morley. Morley passes over. No, takes this himself. Jack Morley receiving that pass, brings it up into the neutral zone, passes over to Will Vokey. Vokey hits the blue line, dumps that puck in. Dante Sparace plays it back behind the net, rips it all the way around. Rome almost able to bring that out. Almost a nice breakout play. Said puck comes back behind the goal again. Now it's sent up along the boards. Dalin gets a piece of it. He's going to chase after that puck. Force the steal to play it around, and around they do. That's going to be an icing unless Kruger can get to it, which he cannot, and that'll bring the face-off back down to the Steel end of the ice. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, and Glory Construction and Development. The Steel win that face-off. Grady Knee coming around. He gets hit at center ice. Dante Sparace plays that puck, comes all the way around, picked up, and here comes Rome. Gavin Aceto gets hit, able to dump that puck in as he gets hit. Steele coming back out. Here's Kruger with this puck. Kruger shot, save made. Dante Sparace. Oops, not the button I wanted. I'm sorry. Oh, I see what I was doing wrong. That's going to be an icing, and we'll bring that face-off back down to the Rome end of the arena. We're here at Appleton Arena, home of St. Lawrence hockey and the St. Lawrence Saints. Steele with that puck, winning that draw. Centering pass attempted, gets denied by Jack Carpenter. Carpenter going to work in the corner, trying to get control of that puck, not able to. Steele with it. That's a Palmer, it says, with it. See, 17 Palmer and 19 Palmer are out there. I only know of one Palmer on the team. Well, and the coach, of course. LaPlante loses control, so has to dump that puck over for Caleb Primo. Primo gets hit by Carpenter. LaPlante picks that puck up in the corner, rips it all the way around, comes up to a 17 Palmer. Bubness plays that forward. Grab by Carpenter, and Carpenter dumped that in, and I think that Nucci was still in the zone. That's an offside. 7:51 to go in this game. St. Lawrence Steel lead by a score of 3-0. Neutral zone faceoff won by Rome. Puck goes back to Mudry. Mudry over to Sully. Sully tries giving it up to Dalin. Dalin flicks that forward as he gets hit by St. Louis. Puck comes back to him. Dalin gets hit again by a 17 Palmer. Dalin puts a hit on St. Louis. Reese Kennedy plays that puck back behind the net, gets it over to Landon Sully. Sully skates this up on the near side, runs into some traffic, goes back, passes it back over for Mudry. Mudry takes this up on his side of the ring, sends this forward, dumps it in. Cameron Dalin corralling that blue line, puts a hit on. Puck gets free, though, taken away by the steal. It's loose. Dalin trying to come in centering pass. Oh, nobody there. Tried putting it to the slot. Would have been a beauty, would have been a wide open goal. Reese Kennedy chasing after that puck. Rome corrals this in the neutral zone. Sends this across for Kennedy. Kennedy touches this into the corner, goes after it, along with them Gavin Sessions. Puck picked up by Lucas Myers. Myers goes back behind his goal. Passes puck across for Sessions, off the boards. Sessions not able to catch up to it. Sent on the other side by Bubness. Backhand pass to get that up for Carson Ford. Ford's going to chase after it. Morley gets it. Jack sends this behind the goal onto the far side. Rome dumps this puck back in deep. The steal played around behind the goal. Near side. Liam Bubness slides this across, passes it over for Ford. Ford backhands it. That goes wide of the net. Reese Kennedy sends this back into the trapezoid. Only person there is Gavin Sessions. Sessions passes it up for himself, chases it after it. Puck gets turned back by Rome back into the neutral zone. Grabbing it is Carson Ford. Ford can't pull that puck by knee. Grady Knee moves that puck forward. Going in after Grady Knee. Drops that off into the slot. I thought he was going to take the shot. Had me fooled. Bubness battling against Tripper. Tripper goes around behind that net. Has that puck, sends it out into the middle for Knee. Knee shot fired. Save made by Dante Sparace. And a skerfuffle entails. Let's take a look at that replay. See, Tripper comes around, gives that to Knee. Knee fires that, goes off the shoulder of Dante, and he's able to gobble up that rebound. Face off to the right side of Dante. Face off won by the steal. Caleb Primo sends this back behind the net. There's a one-timer. It's free. There's a shot, goes wide. Puck goes back behind the net. Picked up by the steal. Curl around. There's a shot. That gets blocked out in front. Rebound collected, sent over to Brandy. Brandy sends it out to the center point. Now Primo with it. He takes that shot, misses, goes off the side. Back behind on the other side. Grabbed by Rome, sent around onto the near side. Caleb Primo steps up into the corner, passes that puck over to John Brandy. Brandy absolutely taken out by the skate of Gavin Aceto. Puck gets recovered, though, by Owen Palmer. Palmer, oh, that net's moving all over the place. And look at those guys. Oh, it's like they're snuggling up. Little love taps. Pretty sure they were talking about what Disney movie they wanted to watch in between games together. They can curl up in the back of the van and watch a movie. So it ends up being a St. Lawrence Steel penalty on number 19, Owen Palmer. 2-minute minor for holding. Number 19, 2 minutes hold. Time of that minor penalty, 11:59. And because it's a penalty against the steal, we'll have a face-off in the steal zone. 3:59 to go. So I guess 2 seconds ticked off somehow. So time of the penalty is 12:01. I mean 11:01. Jeepers, excuse me. It's a 15-minute period. 11:01. We're just waiting for the head official to finish a conversation with the scorekeeper, and now he's talking and explaining what happened with the Rome bench. Oh, now we've gone back to 4:14. All right, so now the time of the penalty is actually at 10:46. All right, that faceoff goes into the corner. Steele trying to clear that puck out. Primo sends this behind the goal on the far side. Looks like Will Vokey. I can't tell. Clears that, goes all the way across. Picked up by Rome. Landon Sully passes this puck over for Aceto. Oh, no look pass to Mungari. Mungari was not ready for it. Aceto picks that up, passes it up on the left side, gets it out to Liam Bubness. Oh, what's going on? We seem to have too many defensemen out there. Sully sends this back behind the goal for Mungari. Mungari at the corner rips this around behind for Liam Bubness. Bubness back to Sully. Mungari now. Steele intercept that pass in the neutral zone. Greedy Knee's just going to burn some time if he can. Knee passes over for Primo. Primo sends this up in through the neutral zone, and that's going to be an icing, and that'll bring the face-off back down to the Steele end of the arena. Face-off to the left side of Griffin Coakley. Jack Carpenter taking a draw for Rome. Puck goes towards the goal, knocked away by Carter Primo. Cameron Talon stepping up. Oh, he's making his move to the slot, not able to get that puck. Carpenter with it, shot, glove save, Coakley. Let's see what we're able to pull back, how far this goes. Right there, Cameron has that puck. He passed it off, tried to make his move towards the goal. Not able to receive it. Carpenter took the shot on net, and it goes right into the glove of Coakley. Steele trying to knock that puck out into the neutral zone, and they do. Stephen Mudry goes back to pick that up at his end of the ice. Mudry snaps this over to the other side. Rome sliding forward. Aiden Van Wee pops this through the neutral zone. Stopped by Carter Primo. Primo returns this puck through the neutral zone. Grabbed by Mudry. Stephen Mudry loses. He crossed over the blue line. I thought he was offsides. Puck comes back out. Kruger has this for the steal. Kruger, Dalin on Kruger. Dalin takes out Kruger as he goes down himself. The old backslide check. Puck is loose. Cameron reaches back and gets it as Kruger continues to battle against Stephen Mudry, and Kruger's going to get the hook for it. Nothing for Mudry. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 2 seconds here, as it is a steal penalty on number 1, Thomas Kruger. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 1, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 12:44. And it's a 5-on-3 for 2 seconds. And now it's a 5-on-4. Palmer comes out of the box. Thornhill goes on the ice for him. Rome moves that puck up. It gets returned right back. Not sure what that play was. Here comes Gavin Aceto on the reset. Aceto gets by Palmer, number 17. Aceto tried to weave his way through. Loses the puck. 17, Palmer grabs his puck. That clearing attempt is stopped by Sully. Sully sends his forward, and that gets returned back. And no tip. That's an icing. We'll bring the faceoff back down to the steel end of the arena. 1:34 to go in this game. 1:18 to go in the power play for Rome. Face-off won by Rome. Shot low. Save made. Caleb Primo grabs this puck. Sends it along the side up to a 17, Palmer. Centering pass by Rome. This comes out. Bubness with it. Bubness passes over to Sully. Rome's goalie has been pulled. Shot fired. That actually gets deflected away by Reese Kennedy. He tried to tip it. Ends up sending it to the corner. Reese battling for that puck along the side. Coming over Jack Carpenter to help. Puck comes loose. Sent all the way across. Bubness has it. Bubness gives this to Sully. Sully. Shot fired low. Save made. Kennedy can't get the rebound. 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Gavin Aceto fires low. It's a goal. Gavin Aceto with the ripper. Let's see if I'm able to see. Oh, shoot. Nope, I just did the wrong thing. Spinning around, Nucci bringing that into the offensive end, loses control of that puck. Isaac Kuhn has it. Kuhn for the steal. Shot deflected. That goes up and hits the netting. And it made those two girls jump right out of their seats. Again, recanting what just happened. They saw that puck coming, and their life flashed before their eyes. 34 seconds ago, there's the faceoff, won by Rome. Aiden Van Wee rips that all the way around, comes out Dalin, gives this to Jack Carpenter. Carpenter brings this in, dumps this puck in, back behind the net. Steele trying to take control of it. Can't see who that is for the steal. Tried getting that puck out. Sully gets hit. Puck comes out. Dalin tries taking that shot. And we're going to have these two gentlemen spend the rest of the game in the box. Sully and St. Louis. So it'll still be 5-on-5 hockey. We've got Rome, number 5, Landon Sully, 2 minutes for roughing, and St. Lawrence Steele, number 16, Carson St. Louis, 2 minutes for roughing. Oh, there's a shot by Aceto. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 14:52. 3.8 seconds to go. Enough time for one more shot off the face-off. And that'll do it. This one ends in a 3-1 victory for the St. Lawrence Steele. These two teams are set to face off again in an hour and a half. There's not a lot of time between games, but that's all right. So from the Appleton Arena, home of St. Lawrence University's Saints hockey, this one ends in a 3-1 victory for the St. Lawrence Steele as they defeat Rome 3-1. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.